After hearing an exciting piece of music, reading something interesting, or watching a beautiful painting, photograph, or movie, we often thoughtlessly use key elements of what we really appreciated and liked in it, while creating something of our own, as if what we are copying, knowingly or unknowingly, was our own original or creative expression. Yes, we're talking about copyright, which legally protects the original literary and artistic creations of all types of authors, such as writers, composers, software developers, web designers, and many other creators. In the past, copyright law was used to protect creative expressions of various kinds on papers or printer media, whereas in the current internet era, copyright is relied upon by all types of digital content producers, distributors, and retailers. By way of this small appliance, we can face the copyright-related problems. Well, let us begin with music. Click the play button.
Hello, I am Alex. I am responsible for marketing of MP3 player named Siona. I'm always cautious, but sometimes I still make mistakes. Recently, I made a big mistake. Fortunately, I've learned many useful lessons. Well, here is my boss. I respect her very much for her valuable support and guidance.
Oh, this new product looks good. I hope it will be well received by our customers. Hello, I am Susan, CEO of Siona, the company that manufactures MP3 players. Nice to meet with you. I'll introduce Anna, who is a talented freelance designer. We commit our product brochures to her.
Glad to meet with you. I am Anna. I am a freelance designer. I give my best to whatever I do. I love my work. To me, copyright means the right to life. I live off my copyright.
And see the light. Ah, hi! You're meeting a famous composer, David. Finally, let me introduce Mr. Gibson, our reliable troubleshooter, who is a very well-known and competent intellectual property lawyer.
Hello, I am Gibson. I have been practicing intellectual property law for quite some time. Glad to see you. Today, you will see me in action while I am helping my clients to solve their often tricky problems.
Well, you would be wondering what has happened? Please be sure to check the following message before you move on. Wow, let's start.
This new music player looks very attractive. I hope our customers will respond favorably to it.
We really expect a lot more from this MP3 player. I hope our marketing colleagues will do a good job in supporting our effort.
Right. We need good promotion material for use in our advertisements. Well, do you have any good ideas?
Of course, I've got a bright idea. The best and the easiest way is to make a good product brochure. I've already contacted a most talented designer who is confident of giving us something exciting within a week or so of hiring her for this job.
I am impressed by your initiative and drive as well. I really appreciate it. Beyond a good brochure, we also need a new marketing strategy for the new MP3 player.
Susan, I fully agree with you. We also need a new website for advertising our products. The site could provide our customers a free music download service along with the needed product info. What do you think?
Well, it sounds great. Let's begin right now. I bet you are one of the very best employees of our company.
Thank you. I have heard a lot about your talent. We really look forward to your help in designing an attractive brochure for our new MP3 player. But we don't have much time left for doing so. We have just about a week.
Well, there isn't much time left, but I'll try my best.
I am sure it is more than enough for you to come up with something great. If you want more information, I'll send it to you by email. And yes, the contract specifies a handsome fee, which will be paid to you within 7 days of receiving a camera-ready electronic copy of the brochure. I hope that's fine by you.
Good. Make sure that I receive all the relevant info, latest by 5 this evening.
So, the only thing left to be done is signing the agreement for designing the brochure.
I really count on your timely action.
Definitely. We look forward to receiving a cool and exciting brochure from you. Wow, she is so confident, full of creative ideas, and above all, so disciplined and meticulous. And she is the best in town. Well, our brochure is in safe hands. Now, let's think about the new design for the website. Is all music downloadable from the internet free of copyright? No idea.
David, how do you do?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, Alex, long time no see.
How are you, dear friend? Haven't seen you for a long time. Nor have I heard of any new songs from you for quite a while.
Gee, all is well. How about you?
I'm managing well. Are you busy? Shall we meet up this evening for chat over a drink or at our usual place and time? Do you still remember?
Sure. See you this evening.
See you soon. Well, I need your help, David. In this world of cutthroat competition, I have to study all kinds of new legal stuff all the time. Let's look over it together. Click the book. Copyright law of a country grants authors, composers, software writers, website designers, and other creators legal protection for their literary and artistic creations, which are usually referred to as works. To qualify for copyright protection, a work must be original. Copyright protection extends only to original contributions to a work and does not extend to any elements of a work that were borrowed from others. I feel really good every time I visit this place.
Yes, jazz performances are always so wonderful. You seem a bit distracted. What's the matter with you?
Well, I am responsible for launching a new product, an MP3 player for our company. Given our past problems, we really need a spectacular launch. We need to do something very special.
Is there something that I can do to help?
We're creating a new website for advertising our exciting new MP3 player. Would it be a good idea to provide our free music to our users, which could be a download service from our website? What do you think?
Oh, So you want to know about copyright and music downloads.
Right. Tell me about music and copyright.
Some time ago, you might have heard of a major court decision in the United States of America about a popular free website for downloading music without bothering where it was protected by copyright owned by others or not. Does the word Napster ring a bell? Well, as a result of a lawsuit, the free website had to close down. Later, the trademark Napster was bought by another company, which is now providing music downloading service under it from the new website, but for a fee.
Well, tell me more about what all is a copyright owner entitled to.
A copyright owner has two types of rights: economic rights and moral rights. In brief, the former is designed for protecting the creator's economical benefits, while the latter for protecting integrity, reputation, or honor of its author or creator.
What? Is it really so complicated?
Depending on how you look at it, the answer to your question may be either yes or no. But let us not get into this kind of debate or generalities. You want to know about copyright and music download services? Usually, copyright in music relates to the rights of those who write or compose music. That is, of songwriters and music composers. You know it? But all those who perform a musical composition record music for selling it on, say, tapes, CDs, or DVDs, or broadcast music on, say, radio, television, or the internet. They have what are known as related or neighboring rights.
What are related or neighboring copyright? I don't quite get it.
In brief, these are three main types of related or neighboring rights, which are distinct from the underlying copyright to which they relate. These are 1. The rights of a performer in his or her musical performance. 2. The rights of the person or business that does the sound recording. And 3. The rights of the broadcaster over the broadcasting by which the music is sent out and received by radio sets, television sets, or via the internet.
I see. So, before providing free music downloads from our website, we must get the permission not only of the owner of the copyright over the music, but also of the performer, and perhaps of the recording company, as well as of the broadcaster from whom we will get the music.
Absolutely, yes. This permission is about obtaining a number of licenses to use the music in a particular manner on mutually agreed terms and conditions between the one or more owners of copyright and your company as the eventual authorized user of the music, protected by copyright and related rights. In many countries, there are some specialized organizations that handle and manage music-related copyright. You can get more specific advice from there.
Yeah, thank God. I have barely managed to avoid making a big mistake. Thanks, David. Well, you must be earning a lot from your copyright, don't you?
You're right. Thank God. There are many others who, just like you, play by the rules of the game.
Then, I'll get going now. Toast!
Almost all national laws provide for protection of the following types of works. Copyright doesn't protect underlying ideas, concepts, themes, styles, formats, techniques, information facts as such. Often copyright protection is not available for useful articles, names, titles, slogans, and official government works. Click each item to get more details. Copyright provides two sets of rights: economic rights and moral rights. Copyright protects works of authors, whereas related rights are rights granted to a few categories of people or businesses for their important role in communicating and disseminating some types of works to the public. Related or neighboring rights provide performers, producers, and broadcasters with these kinds of rights. Copyright lasts only for a limited time. Once your copyright has expired, the material is no longer protected, and it is said to be in the public domain.
Oh, wonderful! The new products look perfect!
You think so? Anna is very creative and talented. Of course, our product is also of an exceptionally high quality.
Perfect. What about the customers? Any feedback, Alex?
Of course, a great deal of heartwarming response. The brochure is on display at the mart. I suppose it's good time to make leaflets for distribution by mail and on the streets by using some of the key contents of the brochure.
Oh, that's a good idea. Miss President, are you expecting this product to turn our company into a big company? We are!
Well, let's not count our chickens before the eggs are hatched. Anyhow, Alex, what's the progress with the new website?
The overall plan for the website is now being given the finishing touches. It's at the final stage, almost ready to be launched. But I still need some more product images.
We have sought permission from all the copyright and related rights owners of the music to be provided for free download from our website.
Well, then, what do you think of it? I guess these images will go well on our website.
Wow, that's just what I wanted. Well, no doubt that's our brochure, but won't we have any copyright problem in using these images on our website?
No, we can't have a problem. We had requested this work and have fully paid for it. I suppose we are free to use it as we deem fit. It is reasonable to copy the image from our own brochure without taking a new set of pictures.
Okay, that's good. Well, let's get going.
Okay. Our customers' responses get heated. We'll have to focus on customer service in the future.
President!
Alex, what happened?
We have a problem.
What problem? Let me know.
Look, Anna has sent it to us.
Anna? A freelance designer?
Yes, look at this. It's about our having infringed her copyright in our brochure.
Infringement? What? We had signed a contract and duly paid her a big amount for it, so what's this infringement about?
Well, I'd call her. She is very proud of her work. She will not let us off the hook very easily.
So? Then I'm going to call her again to understand what's the problem. No response.
Yes.
Anna, it's me, Susan. Is something wrong?
I had informed Alex that I'm deeply disturbed by the illegal use of my work over the website and in the promotional leaflets. How can you do that?
Anna, I don't get it. Where's the confusion? We have paid your dues in full and on time, as promised, but...
I do not want to discuss this any further with you. You'd better talk to my lawyer. I'll hang up now.
Just a moment. Anna?
Well, it's serious. I should have followed my hunch and checked the facts. I'm sorry.
Well, for now it is more important to settle this matter quickly. Let me go and see Gibson first.
Well, oh, Jesus. What's the matter? Why are you in a huff?
Look at this letter sent by our graphic designer for our new brochure, complaining about illegal use of images and threatening us with a lawsuit. Could you please explain what's the real problem? I don't get it.
Obviously, we had signed a formal agreement and paid her fee for the work she did for us. I believe we have all the rights over the text and images in the brochure.
Right. That's my understanding too. So what's the problem?
Yes, enough. I understand your point of view. But this is a case of copyright violation. It is about who owns the copyright. Obviously, Anna was requested to make the brochure by your company. The brochure is Anna's creation. So as the author of the brochure, she has the copyright on it and not the company, even if the company paid for it. So the problem has been caused by using the images from the brochure for commercial purposes on your website and in your promotional pamphlets without having obtained Anna's permission. That is, for purposes other than those specified in the formal agreement with her and without her prior permission.
Permission? We have fully paid her, so we own the copyright, not her.
Well, generally speaking, the copyright belongs to the person who actually creates a work, that is, to its author. But there are some exceptions, either under certain special circumstances, that may be spelt out in the national copyright law. For example, even in the case of a commissioned work, the creator has the copyright, whereas the one who has commissioned the work has the license to use it, but only for the purpose for which it was commissioned. If the commissioner wants to own the copyright or would like to have a license to reuse the work, on this must be specified in writing at the time of the first request, that is, while commissioning the work. If not, this type of problems often occur. One who pays the piper does not always call the copyright tune.
I see. Then it means that we have infringed Anna's copyright by using the images elsewhere.
You got it. That's one of the most common mistakes made when a work is contracted out to a designer or artist. For Anna, copyright is her livelihood. So, Anna has rightly sent you a written warning notice. It would be better to talk to her about this and reach an amicable agreement by paying her something more. If she files a suit, you may end up paying her a big amount. Having looked at your agreement with her, let me put you on notice that you'll have to get permission from her every time the brochure is reused or redesigned. So discuss this matter too with her, and get her to waive her moral rights.
But given her tone on the phone, I don't think Anna would be willing to talk to or mediate with us.
Well, it is worth trying again. Since reuse of the work is not permitted by the agreement, your company has no option but to try to persuade her and pay her more. The meaning of authorship and of ownership is often confused. The author of a work is the person who created the work. The issue of authorship is especially relevant in connection with moral rights. Copyright ownership is a different issue. In most countries, the creator owns the copyright in the commissioned work, and the person who ordered the work will only have a license to use the work for the purposes for which it was commissioned.
We tried to meet Anna, but in vain. She is still angry at the infringement on her copyright and reluctant to consider our suggestion. Anna said she would ask for interim injunction so as for the image to be deleted from the website and for the leaflets not to be distributed.
So embarrassing. We had to make the website again because most of the images were derived from the brochure.
As I have said before, I still have a feeling that my creation has been stolen.
Anna, we are really sorry for it. We didn't realize that we were making such a big mistake.
How are you going to make amends?
We'll compensate you for having infringed your copyright work, and we want to amplify some things in the agreement for the brochure project. Alex, would you please explain it?
Well, as you have seen on our part, we need to reuse these materials for advertising our product in various ways, and often this is done at very short notice. Whenever we need to do so, it's not easy to request your permission every time. So, how about assigning the copyright in the brochure to us, and also waiving your moral rights in it?
Assigning my copyright? Are you kidding?
If you're not willing to do so, then how about giving us an exclusive license to reuse the work?
Let's see.
Whatever. If you assign it or approve the license to reuse, we'll give you a due compensation for it.
Well, I know what has happened was not good, but was unintentional. Let bygones be bygones, in the interest of good relations for the future. And as a generous gesture on my part, I agree to assign my copyright in the brochure, and to waive the exercise of my moral rights, too. You can't ask for more, but you have to pay more for it.
Well, that's for you.
Copyright law? What's that?
Do we have to memorize it and take some test?
Sure. Anyone who earns a good score will be specially rewarded by our president.
Certainly. I think now you should have some understanding of copyright issues after what we have gone through with Anna for the new brochure for Siona brand MP3 players.
I guess we should handle all our works related to our website with greater care. So, I have extracted some information on copyright and related rights from the web. We have outsourced the work of designing our website too. As our company is neither a publishing company nor a recording company, so we may not be entitled to any copyright as authors unless it is transferred to us or the ownership of copyright is resolved in our favor at the time of commissioning a work. If we don't take precautions, we'll encounter some problems related to copyright owned by others.
So, now that you are familiar with the basics for copyright and related rights, I hope you will take prior permission from all the copyright and related rights owners before using their works, and that you would take the permission in writing. Well, I hope all of you have understood the basics of copyright ownership. Simply because you have paid for a work, it does not automatically imply that you have the copyright ownership over it.
Well, it depends on how much you pay us.
What? Ridiculous.
Because of this case, we have had an opportunity to know something about copyright and related rights. We're just as concerned about copyright issues in relation to our new website. We have paid a small price for our mistake with the brochure. The potential for making copyright mistakes with the website is even greater. I hope we are wiser now. Otherwise, we would be hit hard in the future.
Well, let's see. Knowledge is power. I hope we can manage it well.
Most businesses use others' copyright or related rights works on a regular basis. It is important to understand how you may use such works in your business without infringing copyright. I think I am familiar with that song.
This is the logo song of a famous company, much loved by our people. Everybody loves it. Almost everyone knows it.
Aha! That's just it!
Aha! Something has happened?
How about making a song about our logo? Everyone could sing it easily. Then I guess we can draw some advertising mileage from it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Alex, you know a famous composer, don't you?
You mean David? No, I don't think anyone has really heard of him.
Really? Oh, I am sure he can do a great job for us.
I hope you manage it properly this time.
Sure, I will give it a try. I've had some very valuable lessons from this case. Initially, I really felt very sorry for what had happened so unexpectedly. Susan had such a deep sense of trust in me, and I am really thankful to our lawyer Gibson for his plain talk and words of wisdom. I had been much more careful about our website plan, especially after David gave me a hint, or should I say, a glimpse of something complicated. I had been so sensitive about our new website, but it never occurred to me that anything bad could happen with our agreement with Anna. If only I had a better or full understanding of the business-related basics of copyright and related rights. Well, it was our good fortune that we got away lightly and learnt our copyright lessons early from our small mistakes. In fact, Anna was so simple, direct, and straight. I was so anxious about what would happen if she filed a suit for copyright infringement. Like a good partner, she understood our predicament and fully cooperated with us. We were also fair and generous to her in accepting to pay her what she demanded for giving up her copyright and waiving her moral rights in the brochure. Every cloud has a silver lining. Our company got something valuable from this experience. For now, when it comes to the copyright, all our employees will get very familiar with it. We shall ensure it. I guess copyright plays a great part in many business operations. Any company could earn big profits if it knows how best to utilize and manage copyright. Finally, I believe it's critical to learn the basics of copyright sooner than later.
Next time, we are going to learn about patent information. See you next time.